Okay.
So let's get to the phone lines, folks, and see what we've got tonight. Very anxious to hear your questions. And our first caller is somebody that we've certainly heard from many times before. Let's go to those phone lines and hear from Stan from Gray. Hey, Stan. Maybe coming on in just a sec. We may have an.
There he is.
All right. Can you hear us, Stan?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Well, what question do you have for us?
Well, tonight I got a question concerning child custody.
All right. Give us a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, on child custody, or BJ, I'm trying to figure out how does it stand with a grandchild, and say the grandchild had lived with them for say 3 years. What right does grandpa and grandma have concerning their grandchildren? Do they have any say so if they want to stay with their grandparents instead of going back to their mom and dad? Do they have any say so? And he's 15 years old.
So starting off with some family law questions.
Starting
tonight.
off with a question I don't know the answer to. Stan, come on, buddy.
I'm glad, Stan. I'm glad you pointed out BJ on that question, because we haven't done any domestic work in 20 years. But I'll make an attempt.
Yeah.
The courts always go with what's in the best interest of the child. It's as simple as that. Now, there's been a question long in Georgia about what the grandparents' rights are, and there are a lot of fact issues here that you have to tell us before we can give you a good or complete answer. Some of it depends on what the child's situation is at home, whether or not the actual parents are fit or unfit. Certainly at age 14, a child can make an election to go with either parent. And if there are conditions in the home that make the home unsuitable, then they can elect to go with the grandparents. Now, I'm speaking from the cuff and with full admission that I haven't done any domestic work in many years, but there are plenty of good divorce lawyers around, and you could probably call any of them and get a better answer. But they will need more facts than you've given us.